Are you tired of the same old Souls games and looking for something fresh? Stick around because I've got the best indie 3D Souls-likes that will seriously challenge you. First up is Lunacid, a dark fantasy dungeon crawler that feels like a throwback to classics like King's Field. You explore a grim underworld to hunt down an ancient being, all while navigating eerie, lo-fi PlayStation 1 style graphics. The combat can be a bit clunky, but with 75 weapons, 37 spells, and tons of secrets, the world will keep you hooked. If you're into classic dungeon crawlers, this is a must-play. Next is Deathbound, where you control a team of 4 characters and switch between them in battle, absorbing fallen warrior skills for some creative combos. The game blends medieval and futuristic elements, and while combat can feel slow, the mechanics and talent trees make it stand out. If you're looking for something unique, Deathbound is worth the challenge. Moving on, Curse of the Dead Gods is perfect for anyone who loves fast-paced action. This one's a roguelike that keeps things fresh with its curse mechanic. You'll face tough decisions that either help you or curse you in unexpected ways. Every run is different, thanks to the procedurally generated rooms filled with traps and enemies. The combat is super satisfying, especially when you master the light and shadow mechanics. If you're into games that challenge your reflexes and decision-making, you'll get hooked on this one. Next up is Hellpoint, which brings a sci-fi twist to the Souls formula. It's set on a creepy space station with cosmic horrors lurking around every corner. The combat is fast and tactical, and there's even a jump mechanic, which gives it a bit of an Elden Ring feel. Plus, it has a co-op mode, so you can explore the madness with a friend. There are a few bugs here and there, but if you're craving a Souls-like in a sci-fi setting, Hellpoint is worth checking out. If you're after something more stripped down but still familiar, Ashen might be your thing. It's got a minimalist style and a focus on co-op exploration. While the combat feels similar to Dark Souls, the progression system is more about finding loot and upgrading weapons rather than leveling up your character. It's a refreshing twist, and the clean art style really adds to the game's charm. A few design quirks can get frustrating, but if you want something different from the typical Souls-like, give Ashen a try. Switching gears a bit, we've got Umbra, the Last Summoner. This one mixes Souls-like combat with turn-based strategy. You play as a summoner, and you can call upon up to 60 different heroes to help you in battle. There are 15 regions to explore, all filled with secrets and tough enemies. It's definitely more tactical, but still offers that challenge Souls fans crave. If you're into strategy and deep lore, Umbra will keep you busy for hours. And then there's Death's Door. This game is a beautiful mix of Zelda-style exploration and Souls-inspired combat. You play as a crow tasked with collecting souls in a world that's dark yet oddly charming. The combat is tight and precise, and the boss battles feel like clever puzzles. Plus, the world is full of secrets to discover. If you're a fan of action-adventure games with a bit of Souls-like depth, Death's Door is a must-play. For something with a retro vibe, Dread Delusion is a standout. It's an open-world RPG set in a shattered world of floating islands, and the low-poly graphics give it a unique, nostalgic feel. The combat's pretty basic, but the world-building and storytelling really shine. With moral choices and multiple ways to tackle challenges, it's not just about fighting. If you love exploring weird, eerie worlds, Dread Delusion should be on your radar. Next up is Marmoreal, which brings something totally different to the table. It's a mix of bullet hell action and RPG elements, set in a magical girl universe. You'll fight undead enemies across forests and underground kingdoms, with 6 playable characters to keep things interesting. It's still in early access, so there's only about 4 hours of story content right now, but the devs are actively working on adding more. If you're up for something quirky and fast-paced, this one's worth a look. Finally, we have Perennial Order, a brutally hard 2D boss rush game with a unique one-hit death mechanic. You'll be facing off against giant, plant-infested horrors in a haunting world. The hand-painted art and eerie atmosphere pull you in, and co-op lets you bring a friend along for the ride. If you're into intense, skill-based boss fights, Perennial Order will definitely put you to the test. And there you have it. Whether you're into dark fantasy, sci-fi, or something completely out there, these indie Souls-likes offer plenty of variety and challenge. Which one grabbed your attention? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gaming content.